This is CBS 42 News at 5.
Good evening, I'm David Sawyer, and nowhere. The Moss Rock Preserve is a picturesque area. Unfortunately, vandals have been known to litter and deface many of the rock formations, but as CBS 42's Malcolm Maddox reports, today a group of rock climbers volunteered to preserve the preserve.
Just past the multi-million-dollar development known as the Hoover Preserve lies one of Alabama's best-kept secrets.
Moss Rock Preserve is one of the coolest places in Birmingham, and it's an escape for all of us.
But unfortunately, among those who know about this natural wonder are those who could care less about beauty, and their idea of what's natural is in stark contrast with what actually is.
They just don't think, toss beer bottles, kids come out here and want to spray paint.
Earlier today, volunteers armed with supplies donated by the city of Hoover and several area businesses set out to undo what nature and neglect have done.
It's a beautiful, incredible place.
Bryson Lanier works for Mountain High Outfitters, one of the many companies involved in today's cleanup effort. But even if he didn't work there, he'd still be here, as bouldering has become his passion.
Bouldering as a sport originated from roped climbers, sport climbers wanting to practice hard moves, but not wanting to climb 100 feet to get to the hard moves they were practicing for.
Lanier says although bouldering is a sport, it isn't about winning or losing, but what you learn along the way.
You're competing against yourself constantly.
Casey Culp won last year's competition, but he too considers bouldering to be about the journey. And he says people come from miles around to experience it.
I know people that come from New York and around the nation to come to the South and climb, and they climb here.
All the more reason to preserve this piece of Alabama for the world to see. In Hoover, Malcolm Maddox, CBS 42 News.